Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight I am here to talk about the the NFL, man. Kevin Ridley being suspended for gambling. Jesus Christ, man. Kevin Ridley is being suspended for at least the entire 2022 season for gambling. Now they're saying the gambling was on Atlanta Falcons teams only. But this guy, remember, he took like the last 2 months of the season for mental health reasons. And other dude got caught for betting. And this is what Kevin Ridley tweeted. He said, "I betted um, $1,500 in total. I don't have a gambling problem. I couldn't even watch football at that point. Just gonna be more healthy when I come back." I guess he went on a rant on Twitter, and they're saying that he only betted $1,500, but there's Roger Sherman is reporting that he only betted that, but he ended up losing $10 million. I don't know, man. It's a cluster for Mr. Kevin Ridley, man. Here's an article right here. NFL determined that Calvin Ridley plays multiple leg parlay bets involving 3, 5, and 8 games that included the Falcons to win per sources. Investigation determined there was no involvement from any team players, coach, place. Yeah, so far they're saying only it was Kevin Ridley and nobody else from the NFL. Yeah, this is a clusterfuck, man. In the last few weeks, multiple NFL teams have reached out to the Falcons in recent weeks to inquire about trading for Kevin Ridley. And each time, Atlanta declined to enter into any talks out of good faith, knowing the issue in store for their standout wide receiver. So Atlanta knew about this for weeks now, but when teams asked them about a trade possibly, they would decline. They knew what the hell was going on behind the scenes, Atlanta Falcons. But I think what happened today, the NFL was trying to figure out what to do. They were probably first investigating, and then once they came up with the investigation, they found it was true. They were trying to figure out the punishment, and today the punishment came out as the whole season for the 2022 season, so it finally became public. But apparently this has been an issue that's been going on for, if not weeks, months, and today finally they made it public by punishing him. But yeah, man, Jesus Christ, man. But let's see more news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see more news. A lot of people are saying, well, how about Ray Rice only got 2 for hitting his wife? Adrian Peterson only got 6 games for hitting his child. Jeff Hardy, Greg Hardy, I beg your pardon, only got 10 for hitting his wife. And this guy gets 17 games for betting. So, you know how people in the NFL are. All right, so Jack Doyle retired from the Indianapolis Colts. The tight end. Thank you, Mr. Doyle. Bengals to use franchise tag on safety Jesse Bates. Okay. New York Jets owner Woody Johnson in interest in buying English Premier team Chelsea. Okay. Remember yesterday the report that came out about Von Miller possibly going back to the Broncos. Today he tweeted, "I kind of want that old thing back, 5280. I think that's like the code for Denver, Colorado." Patriots release linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Damn, Jesus Christ, he's a good linebacker. Kansas City Chiefs to place a franchise tag on Orlando Brown. Okay, and that's about it. Let's see more news over here. The NFL's 2022 salary cap will be $208 million. Okay, that's a salary cap, $208 million. All right, I think, let's see, more news as a professional that I am. More news. Browns plan to keep tight end Austin Hooper despite tagging David Njoku, according to Jeremy Flower. Okay, so they put the franchise tag on David Njoku, but they also want to keep the other tight end, Austin Hooper. Patriots and Dolphins interested in wide receiver Amari Cooper if released by the Cowboys. Jordan Schultz is reporting that Amari Cooper already has interest from the Patriots and Dolphins. The Commanders are all over the place. Jesus Christ, man. Sources believe the Commanders could try to make a splash at wide receiver position, according to Van Stingen. And there was another article, like I said, they already tried to acquire Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. Jesus Christ, man. Report Panthers Sam Darnold trade value has created, and the team would likely have to eat some of his money to order to trade him. Yeah, nobody wants Sam Darnold. He sucks. Per Albert Bear. Let's see here. More news. Okay. Is this true or not? That Oklahoma is going to reveal a statue of Baker Mayfield in April. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not. But what the hell did this guy do? He won a Heisman, but he never won a national championship. This makes me scratch my ass. I don't even have androids. Really? Oklahoma Sooners in April to unveil a statue of Baker Mayfield. I beg you, pardon. Of course, Jake Doyle retires from the Colts. Report Patriots and Browns have trade interest in. This article came up before the pendejo face. The Patriots and Browns had interest in Kevin Ridley. This came out before the suspension. Panthers have gotten trade calls for running back Christian McCaffrey, won a first-round pick. Ooh, yeah. So Panthers are possibly shopping running back Christian McCaffrey. To me, he's kind of injury-prone. I don't know. But they do want a first-round pick and even a player. I don't know, man. Let's see who's the article. Is it Vertify? It is Vertify. The author is Jonathan Jones. Oh, man. I don't know, man. He's injury-prone, though. Shit. I don't know if I give up a first-round pick for Christian McCaffrey. Jesus Christ, man. You know how running backs are. They burn out pretty quick. Eagles have interest in Juju Smith-Schuster. Of course, last year they did as well. Eagles looking for another receiver to pair alongside Devontae Smith. Let's see here. Cowboys in process of restructuring quarterback Dak Prescott's contract for cap relief, according to Pro Football Talk. The Cowboys are likely releasing Amari Cooper, possibly DeMarcus Lawrence, and are now looking to restructure Dak Prescott's contract. All because of the Ezekiel Elliott contract, which is crazy to think about because I think they have a potential star running back in Tony Pollard if he gets enough touches. Yeah, because of Ezekiel Elliott, they're having to release some of these guys like Amari Cooper and DeMarcus Lawrence and now restructure. Yeah. And now, man, you got Tony Pollard. It's a wide receiver league. You also got Michael Gallup coming up in ACL. How will he be off the ACL? I don't know, man. I think they're releasing the wrong guy here. They should, to me, they should release Ezekiel Elliott, not Amari Cooper. Honestly, man. Kyler Murray's situation has the potential to get worse before it gets better, per Albert Bear. Wow. Is Kyler Murray can ask for a trade? Packers have made a market-altering contract offer to quarterback Aaron Rodgers per Jeremy Flower. Yeah, what is it going to be, $50 million a year? Panthers impressed by Cincinnati Desmond Ridder at the Combine per The Athletic. This is a guy I did not like, Desmond Ridder. I saw him play in that playoff game versus Alabama. I was not impressed at all. I like Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh and Malik Willis from Liberty. Those are my two favorites. I do like Mike Corral from Old Miss. I do like him. I don't know about this Desmond Ridder guy, man. Same thing with Sam Howell. I think he might suck ass. I don't know. And again, another Commanders article. The Commanders are obsessed with finding long-term answer at quarterback, according to Dan Garzano. They call for Patrick Mahomes. They made a trade offer for Russell Wilson. I think an article came out. They're also interested in Deshaun Watson. Commanders, man, I think they think it's like a new day, like because with the new logo, the new name, I don't know, man. Reports people around the league believe that Justin Fields' elongated throwing motion could be a long-term concern per The Athletic. Ooh, shit, man. Chicago just has battled with quarterbacks. Hopefully not. Although Beckham Jr. is expected to re-sign with the Rams and not hit free agency, according to Aaron Wilson. Let's see here. I think that's all. A lot of news came out. We're getting ready for a free agency, I think like in 10 days or even less. Baseball still trying to negotiate on the tax, luxury tax. Tomorrow, they had a bunch of Zoom meetings today. They're going to meet in person tomorrow. I think the owners are going to make another offer tomorrow. And they're saying that if they accept the offer, they will play a full 162 game season. But again, the tax, the luxury tax is a huge issue. They're about almost $30 million apart. I think the players wanted to start it here in 22 at $238 million, and the owners only wanted it at 220. And then they want that by 2026, they want to rise it to $263 million. So that's according to John Heyman, that's the big issue, the luxury tax. And once that thing gets resolved, everything else should fall back in place. But they're about almost $30 million apart on that shit. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, till next time, I'm out and if no agreement by tomorrow, baseball will cancel more games. They already canceled the first week. They could cancel the second week, which can be up to 14 games per team of cancellations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out like a light. I'm a reporter. I'm a professional. And all I want to say is, I thank you for watching the show.